All right. Good morning, everyone. You're joining me here with Sneaky, who I told to get out of here. Go. Okay, so I'm trying to do my video, and my son is here, uh, picking on me with his stuff. So, anyways, I want to talk about business right now. How to invest in yourself more before you even really get your business off the ground. So today I am getting ready to go do carpet cleaning. I'm being trained in that to add that to my business. Last night I was out with a friend and I will be joining her nutrition program. We did talk about rice last night when we were out, the difference between like the plastic long rice and the Minute Maid, and like jasmine rice is much better for you. So small changes. So I will be trying to be at my peak with my business, obviously more water, eating right, making better choices, even better choices than I have been making. So last night, no, it was the other night I was at work and I almost had a chocolate brulee. And I'm like, I've never had one of those. And I'm like, what are you thinking, Melissa? I'm like, you get a migraine sometimes with chocolate. So you can either have that dessert or you can have a migraine, which or skip the dessert. What do you prefer? You're getting a migraine with that because it's very rich. I talked to someone, they're like, yeah, that's a real rich dessert. So better choices, right? So, along with that, I'm working on my personal change theory, which says where am I right now and where do I need to be. So, we had this is going to be really important to me. We had people come in. We have professionals come into the class, and last night we had professionals come in with finances. So today I have a phone call with Money Canvas, if you've ever heard of them. And what they do is, this is part of our class, or you can sign up with them. They, on the first session, for us it's free. They're going to have us paint a picture of what our finances look like right now. Take a hard look at your finances. So for me, where I've worked on minimalism quite a bit in my life, like I said, I mean, my bills are unheard of. $500 for rent. It's usually 114 unless I'm late for storage, which is still too much to me. So I need to get that taken care of. And then 30 dollars plus tax, $35 for my phone, which I need to look into getting something even cheaper than that. So this will be tightening our budget. I've had food stamps, so I haven't had to worry too much about food. And then the only other thing that I do that is a goal for me is to stay very social in my life. So for me, it's important to have those times to go, to a restaurant and have connections with other people I know, especially going through a divorce. This has been a time to really baby myself. So when you're hit with a divorce, um, blindsided by one, you really need that extra care. And I don't think we give people enough care who go through divorce, honestly. So, how can I do that even cheaper, right? How can I make sure when I go out, like last night I went out and I only had an appetizer, that's it. So, how can I make that even cheaper for me? So, as I tighten my budget, look at my credit and say, okay, I've got to work on my credit, right? Divorce can destroy your credit. So, how do I do that better? Right? So, looking at that. And I already have a plan for that in mind, but we're going to be looking at that. Then I'm taking two more financial classes that are offered. And then I'm talking to somebody probably by Friday about not just how to learn about money, but how to get in the business of coaching and doing financial planning and making money. So I will be picking up those skills too. What else? Okay, so exercise. I will be working on bodybuilding with people. That's not like big bodybuilding where you lose your boobs, but um, just really getting in shape more. So, in every single area, I'm also supposed to be on a podcast talking about resilience and how to get through stuff. when life throws you things. Last night, one thing that was helpful to me is this person talked about how their husband died. He came out of the military with disability, and the military didn't have disability or life insurance at that time for him. So, looking at other insurances if you're in the military is important. But my point with her was it doesn't just happen once. Usually, finances can go down in life because life does happen, right? More than once. It can fall apart more than once. And I've seen that, like I was telling them, when my husband had cancer, even if we had a huge savings, it would have all went easily, easily. And luckily the help was there. So that's what I used. Same thing with the whole COVID thing. $16,000 or so. Boom, that's a huge emergency fund. So they tell their clients to go between 6 months, this other company, not Money Canvas, 6 months to 1 year worth of an emergency fund. And I think that's a good idea. And then again, my job, I just lost hours. So again, getting on my feet and starting over. January was supposed to be like, okay, I got this, making money. And now what I'm seeing is no, pull back, get the foundation built stronger, get your financial advice first before you get your business blown up even more. So once you get going with your business, you do get consumed with it, and so you want your personal finances in the best shape possible because you will not have time to deal with that. So keeping it very simple, I think, is the best idea. So I am going to be heading out, but I wanted to drop this, and then I will be talking later about my experiences with Money Canvas, and then down the road, talking about money, as that's going to be a big part of my business. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys.